Hello, my name is Dr. Sharon Gorman, and I want to welcome you to our office. We know you could have chosen a lot of chiropractors, but you chose us. Thank you. We're in the business of exceeding your expectations, and that's what we're going to set out to do. We have over 30 years of experience practicing chiropractic, and we've seen thousands and thousands of cases, and probably some very similar to yours. Your well-being is of our utmost concern, so let's get started. There's a few concepts I want to share with you today. The first one is about pain, because I'm sure you probably would not have come here if you didn't have pain. And your hope is that we can get rid of your pain as fast and as cheap as possible. Well, your pain is not actually your problem, not your only problem. Just like if there was a fire alarm in the building, which there is, and there was a fire, that alarm would go off. If I walked around and gave you cotton to put in your ears, would it help the fire? No, because the problem isn't that you're hearing the alarm. The problem is that there's a fire. So if I was only to treat your symptom, which is like the fire, the alarm, would I be doing any good? No. Let's take another example. Ever get a paper cut on your finger? Hurts like heck when you bend your finger, right? Is the problem that it hurts like heck when you bend the finger? Do you think that your finger hurts you randomly? No, that's silly. Your finger hurts you because that's the body's way to slow you down so that your finger can heal. So that symptom is there for a reason. It is actually protecting you. The problem is the cut. The problem that you have is probably not the pain. It's something deeper. Now, if you put a Band-Aid on the finger, does the finger heal from the Band-Aid? No. The Band-Aid can keep it clean, but the healing comes from within, right? If you took a dead person and cut their finger, it doesn't matter how many Band-Aids you put on it, it's not going to heal. What heals the finger? Innate heals the finger. That inborn intelligence that's inside of our body is what heals the finger. What heals us and it keeps us healthy. Just like when we have a newborn baby, it knows to go to the breast. It knows when you eat a hamburger how to turn into living eye tissue and liver tissue and the energy it's taking you to sit and listen to me talk. But this intelligence can be interfered with something called a subluxation. So let me summarize. So first, symptoms are not bad, even though sometimes they might feel bad, usually. They're part of your normal body's response to life and often protect you. Second, there's something called innate intelligence in our body that keeps us healthy most of the time. The better your nervous system functions, the better your body can adapt to the world. And third, the third point is that a subluxation blocks these nerve messages from your brain to your body and from your body back into the brain. As a chiropractor, what we do is we look for this thing called a subluxation in your spine. Subluxations occur when a bone gets stuck at a place in your spine. Each bone in your spine moves when you move. If a vertebra doesn't move, then the nerve above it and below it can't get the proper transmission of messages from your brain to your body. There are several causes of subluxation, and we'll get into that later. But for now, we want you to understand that if you have a subluxation, the messages can't get from the brain cell to the tissue cell the way you need them to. That is where chiropractors come in. The important thing for you to remember is that if you have a subluxation, we can help you. So the next thing we need to do is to perform a chiropractic exam. And we're going to check for certain key indicators of your spine to see if we can detect one or more subluxations. We will probably take x-rays, and if the x-rays are taken, then we'll analyze them and we'll come back to you and we'll let you know if we can help you. At that point, if we can help you, we're going to go ahead and give you your first adjustment. According to the World Health Organization, health is a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being, and not merely the absence of disease or infirmity. So there's more than being well than not feeling bad. I often tell patients that if they're adjusted, after they're adjusted, you don't always feel better, but you heal better. We know that we can't surpass our genetic potential, but now we're going to help you reach that potential. As people live longer and longer, I want your golden years to be truly golden. And the decisions you make now will affect your life for years and years to occur. On the next visit, the doctor will go over your x-rays. They will tell you how long they recommend you be under care, how much it'll cost and what you are to expect, what your part of it is, what you're going to do to make this work. We'd like you to bring your significant other, partner, parent, someone that's going to help you make decisions on how you're going to invest your money on your health in the future. Again, I want to thank you for the opportunity to serve you, and someone will be with you momentarily.